I just need some help with Julian. Julian had his grandpa, he had me, and everything was fine. Well, last year, grandpa passed away.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. And things have gotten tougher because of that. Unfortunately, in this big city, the best place I could find is literally a one-bedroom.
All rise for support court with Judge Van der Bee. Judge, this is case number JVB 2005, Campos case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a courtroom drama that's got it all: family tension, shady excuses, and a judge who's not afraid to throw down some justice. We're calling it the Campos case for now, and I'm pumped to break it down for you. If you love drama, stick around, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Let's dive into this courtroom drama we're calling the Campos case. Picture a tense courtroom, Judge Van der Bee presiding, and a family showdown that's equal parts messy and gripping. We've got Mrs. Campos taking on her son, Mr. Campos, over support for her grandson, Julian. Mrs. Campos kicks things off with a story that's straight up heart-wrenching. She's been raising 6-year-old Julian since his mom ditched her son Juan, that's Mr. Campos, and their kid 3 years ago. Back then, they had it made, a big house in Plano, a solid life. But when it all crumbled, Juan turned to his mom for help. She stepped up, no questions asked, especially since she had her husband by her side. Then, last year, he passed away, and everything changed. She's laying it all out. She's come out of retirement, driving Uber while Julian's at school just to keep them going. They've moved from her beloved family home to a cramped one-bedroom apartment, with Julian on the sofa and her barely holding it together.
He comes around, but I don't get any financial support. I don't see that his life has changed at all. We had to move out of the house that me and my husband shared. Unfortunately, in this big city, the best place I could find is literally a one-bedroom. Thank goodness Julian's small right now. He can sleep on the sofa without too much discomfort. I have the bedroom. So when he comes over and visits, of course he can't stay because there's no place for him to stay. These are his words.
Meanwhile, Juan's still in that Plano house, swinging by occasionally but not really there for his kid. She says Julian sees him as just some random guy now, and financial support? Nada. Then she hits us with this: Juan took Julian shopping, splurged on himself, but grabbed Julian's clothes from Walmart. That's the kind of detail that makes you go, wow, really? But the real bombshell? She's been paying Julian's medical bills out of pocket, Uber tips and pension money covering everything. She tried getting him on Medicaid, but the state said he's already covered because his mom's been paying child support to Juan this whole time. Mrs. Campos hasn't seen a cent, and when she asked him about it, he just played dumb. She's done, and she's asking the court for help, money, insurance, anything. Now, we switch to Mr. Campos, and oh man, does it get messy. Judge Van der Bee zeroes in: you've been getting child support, right? He admits it, $1,000 a month, plus $150 for Julian's insurance. But he never told his mom or gave her the insurance info. His excuse: he didn't think he had to. What? Your mom's hustling to pay doctor bills, and you're sitting on that? He's a club promoter, says he makes $48,000 a year, living in this big Plano house.
He's got medical coverage, but I don't know where that medical coverage is.
Under mom.
The mom or him or somebody's got him covered, but I don't have the information that I need to go take him to the doctor.
I understand. I follow you. Why didn't you tell your mother that? Why haven't you given her a health insurance card? Why haven't you given her anything? That's not fair.
It's not, but I paid for it. I thought that was, all I needed to do from my side. I didn't realize I needed to tell my mom everything.
What do you, it's not serving Julian?
Julian stays with grandma off and on, he claims, weekends, maybe, when he's working. He thought she'd just keep helping him out forever. The judge pushes, why no support, and he flounders, saying his dad left her money and pointing at her ring like she's secretly rich. Shady vibes all around. Mrs. Campos isn't letting that slide. That ring's old, she says, and since her husband died, she's been struggling. She even offered to move into Juan's house with Julian, plenty of room, but he called it inconvenient. She had to sell the home she raised him in because she couldn't manage alone. Juan says his rent's $1,500 a month, but she insists he owns that house, housewarming party and all.
How much is your rent, Mr. Campos?
But the rent a month is about a grand 500.
So $1,500 in rent. What's your other expenses look
Your
like?
Honor, he doesn't rent. They did a big, huge housewarming party. That is his home. Him and her bought that home. It's not a rent.
So you really are wasting my time.
He mumbles about foggy details, but Judge Vanderby shuts it down. She's not here for the excuses, and honestly, neither am I. So, the verdict hits, and it's a beauty. That $1,000 child support from Julian's mom, it's going straight to Mrs. Campos now. Plus, Juan's gotta pay, based on his $48,000, minus the insurance, it's $656 a month from him. Total for Grandma, $1,656 monthly, and he's got to keep the insurance up and hand over the details.
So I need you to do better. And until then, I need you to keep working so your mom can get this $656, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything further,
No, ma'am.
Mrs. Campos? Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
She's relieved, throwing in one last dig. Juan's got a flashy necklace but couldn't spare a dime for Julian's communion gift. Brutal. This script's got juice. Mrs. Campos is the underdog you can't help but cheer for, tough, loving, and totally fed up. Juan's the frustrating flip side, selfish, slippery, and blind to how bad he looks. The judge ties it together, sharp and no nonsense, delivering a win that feels right. It's a little sloppy, dialogue drags in spots, and the house stuff gets confusing, but that rawness keeps it real. It's a solid 7.5 out of 10, high stakes, big emotions, and a story that sticks with you. Definitely worth a watch if it hits the screen.